Good morning and welcome to Tuesday's episode of Ghana's biggest and the most highly respected political, social, and current affairs talk show live here on Net2 TV. It has been another wonderful episode of this great show, The Dialogue. So call a friend and tell a friend, tell a family member, a colleague to join this morning's discussions on our YouTube channel, Net2 TV GH, live here on the Net2 TV program. So this morning, we are going to talk a lot about the happenings of Ghana. We have few days to December 7th, general elections. We have few days, 17 days ahead of us for Ghanaians to decide who should be the next president for the 4 years ahead of us, per the constitution of our dear republic. Now, Yebusa said, Jinaye be na wuwasi wa wohweme no ujinaye a wasi eyedie o to aba no akọ which direction. Now, what are your reasons, what are your bases a ujina so ede ato aba in this coming election? MP na o to aba ma no jinaye be to avoid skirts and blouse. If you vote for the presidential candidate, definitely you should vote for the parliamentary candidate as well. Jinaya Bay na wesi for the MP no so. Is he accessible? Is he somebody that you can, respect as your member of parliament? Is he a distinguished honorable? Is he respected in the society? Ni su ne ban to say, ne kasa to say, na hofama to say, or you be oye insanrini or insa, or bro, MP or bro. MP or we toffee. And now ni su ne kasa to say or kasa say our society ni mo ohuni pa ohu say. These are the qualities and the characteristics also as every citizen also ujina so na odehwe nipa na ansa na wato aba. This morning is a fully packaged show between the hours of 7 a.m. to 9:25 a.m. Now I want to share with you the book of Proverbs chapter 13 verse 20. The book of Proverbs chapter 13 verse 20. Bible no say, "Ene enyansafo emmo." Nyame na make otie. "Ene enyansafo emmo na dane nyansani." Tio. "Ene enyansafo emmo na dane onyansani." Na de one enkwasiafo body uhuna mane. I'm reading from the books of Proverbs chapter 13 verse 20. Was say, "He that walk with wise men shall be wise." Proverbs or kasem on to sebi. Timi so men to sebi da. Cause was say, "My ye be in free. Am I in fabi so dey enka home." If you believe the word of God, dear, he that walk with the wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed. Ene enyansafo emmo na wadane onyansani na de one enkwasiafo bono ohuna mane. Why na one nante? Why na odi nachi? Political party be na odi nachi no. Political leader na odi nachi no. We nyansani. Wakasa nyansem. Na no ne kasa te say, ni su ne ba te say. Nipa ba na ne bo ukromo. Why na ofa no say onyonko a ne nam no? Who is that your friend that you always seek advice from? O nyansani. O kasa nyansem, obunipa, obra ne ho ase, o ejimifo ana o nyansani. Bible no say only enyansafo nante. Obi onim nyansa na obi hu nyansa. Ti okasa yu abrante nim nyansa ababa wei oba wafo onamfofo nyina ye nkwaseyafo e na one omunam oba wawareye ene obekoso aye kwasea nemom oni ema onim nyansa oka nyansa kasa nante na wo so adane nyansani anopa mitufo. The book of Proverbs chapter 13 verse 20 ena ekei, "He that walks with the wise shall always be wise. He will act wisely, speak wisely. So obi wo no kasa branti baba we ano kasa de branti nim kasa branti bre no ho ase branti kanyansa kasa obi o kasa jimi mu bia no oni ajimi fo nenam obi o kasa munipa kasa bumbum obi na no ade free na no ba bia ye atanie oni nkwasiafo nenam. Bible say he that walks with the wise shall always be wise. This morning, I will encourage you to work with people that are wise. Only nyansafo nante. Abrochefo, oko abroche odi ho akobon kwasiafo. Ena obekọ so aye kwasia. Junkies, obi a sebi na bra boy basano na abrochi. Wo free Ghana kopie obi ma ekopadwuma. Nipa be na wafa na onyonko anenam no. Work with wise people. Ene enyansafo mo na obedane onyansani na de one enkwasiafo nante no ohunu amane bebriba ohunu nya bia enkwasiafo no nam omomutufo no omutufo pa mitufo se one enyansafo ahwimom tie afutusem efri enyansafo ohun so onua bi akoso dum pempeso approach the person eyede na oduru ha ema wani mbere no emfane nkwaduro so entano obi odi obi kwaduro so koto na duro bia no one nkwasiafo ne nam ti nkwasiafo tuo ene de ma no okwaduro so koto ne nua duro kuno okwaduro so ede ko je okope oba okwaduro so ne nkofo yere de da one nkwasiafo ne nam ti nkwasiafo tuo ene de ma no oni enyansafo emo meti hey metia futu ofrim penifo bebre ho omo me numbers no na bi hye me nkran na bi criticize me see you mate obo me somo a me ma me bumfu da because enipa ho adwuma na me nye perfect minim ensen o. I'm also learning on the job me sua ti me hia me nua pani ti se kwa me se fa kan me hia na me koto senior papa because when him say me yes me so me TV so nti me your wine no me yes me kwasia me bra pani ba ko the time center CEO papa ono ani to me for me futufo no to me fo ewo nyansem bra no pe me mo achi ono yere na obusua na adwuma efo ano pe futu kakra me de emma on this great show the dialogue live here on the 2TV for read it. For our Bible, now read it. Say the make and me boa. The book of Proverbs, chapter 13, verse 20. Hona no pay. Me dem asem no ifri e buy. Okay, Proverbs na no bo say yes and some show. Na ye de no be konkon ha. Black Stars no anko yi Afcon no, but e be so mu sa. Eno anso ye ne eye nantwikafo yakobo draw. Mali, Niger, nkronkro be sa mu nyina nantwie ho adwuma no mu yo. Nti na mu nyina hunu bobo. Ghana Black Stars, I would say, oh my Ghana, can Black Stars, and Obi and Surabio, cause and a bono, Obi Asia. Omushe. Hey! Almost I say, there be Kofi was saying this one, be catching me. Evangelist. What's I know much Black Stars to one? Maybe her first half, no, second half, my way. And then you paneti na yes I come said almost 2-1. My goodness. Oh Keto Kreki wa bon. Sa papa no. Me who is so leadership, the most useless leadership in Ghana here. Eda GFE current the most useless. Ha! Makofa technical team John Pinto. Jump into sana. Anano mi hosino ahasi. O de mamene doctor and come me tibia mo mano pay. Doc anope me mo wachi.
Yeah, me je muso.
Bacho na unambo ko de.
Na me adumo we here before.
Doc na what Black Stars match da.
Oh, I should that.
I out I be on.
Yeah, me share.
Nessa when you just pause.
Na say the vim ni hot me should you.
You mate. Anopai benadai minim Edin common ade ba, say a Twum common a yedina so, say some fufro, dear and fap de one near Pesach and pay.
Okay, and pay say a car moringa and tea once them kaka. Moringa no yeah, baby, vitamins, I would do be any iron, any calcium, any niacin, baby, a bonipa combine. And she said, oh, take moringa na as in the form of tea na. Research said to me nourish your body and your hair. Now your hair growth. I feel so reduce inflammation. And now you'll be also as well. Take it tea now. It will reduce stomach acid production. Now it help you reduce symptoms of ulcer. And I feel so help it to relieve constipation. You'll be out in tight now to keep moringa leaves never boa. I'm a way free. I feel so reduce cholesterol levels. And or diabetes, hypertension, or take moringa leaves now in the form of tea and wama. Cholesterol levels no ever form. Reduce your risk of getting heart attack and not other things. Also, other research say to me, reduce the risk of getting colon cancer. But no, there's more to it. And actually is good, but it has to be taken in moderation. And and you say good in it, a day over no bay 8 cups. But sure, yes, I'll be that idea. No, and as a mammy or papa.
And that's a moringa, I had the papa.
Pacho,
Now, dog, moringa, if you must order ye ensa, and no, ye.
Among the answer, nice or more than Yama, Afra.
Okay.
And the American pure moringa leaves,
Okay. Mate, you. Na, ne do muno, adeɛ bi wɔ Ghana for, yes, ye papa, nanso, ye use man a broso. No, so come to say.
And American say, in a day, we know 2 teacups are okay.
Okay.
But no broswa, we not diarrhea.
Oh, I see.
I was saying in moderation.
Moderation, you. And doc, I don't pay better papa say, oh, this uncle so aba. A better so that now.
Magic, you.
Dr. Ama Ampon, our Agyapong Government Hospital. Na yedana sipa moringa no mfaso e wo so eno no Black Stars ta nanua me hwe ya ma me be hu se yatika no 11 cause na me ko kan news already so enti me be production ye bobo akase na no na yada ko radio so ti the metia say 94th minute enya panity na kudus asem ti na me se bi anka kudus hye go na anka be 2-1 sa no ma hye 2-1 Nentwika for Niger unam krom ho a unante 1-2 wa hye nantwi o ma hye 2-1 my goodness keeper ya akoyo training Ghana Blasters keeper ye fancy Fatah Dauda John Painter assistant coach ye coach ye fancy Otuado eno akay atade hye na Osin Fulani enwa atade hye na ordinary parks of Fulani class
I would say
Kofi man kika bi chiromo man kika bi chiromo omote akuma Kofi man kika bi chiromo Ghana Black Stars enim ye Black Stars Kofi obi ba share Niger wansa Niger onsa share we hen ekroma Niger ba share Sudan ba share the most useless GFA in this current dispensation I would say gunu or say pama munyina Adam amin kabin chromo or see a pama munyina maybe a president I'll write to GFA say me na me de me man Black Star ni GFA mi hu omu ye enti mumba ni 2 years ye de siesie ho be sa back
FIFA
Kofi omo tini pa kuma o me say 2008 me yare wo bon ho e na dem ko to hospital bon ho
can't do it
2008 che me yare Ayadi Kofi obi ani je ho. Football obi ani je ho. Ayadi kan MPP ni ndis boom. Aye football. Sports.
I would say.
Monfam aye ntu Kofi osi ahins na monfa ne nko na me hiti. Kofi mo watching.
Near penny.
Kofi Arewo.
Munya would say. One say.
Kofi Arewo. Black Stars. Niger.
You know be there. I see I used because said you're working. We say won't stadium now like would the house see.
Na do call stadium so.
Stadium.
Ko head Black Stars.
Black Stars. So a hard drain till the I would tell what the union and how would turn up here. Why? But the union would say be a bear fan.
It's time for sports. Kofi osi ahene. Aye crado or the agudi munsam ebro. If you have a phone line, someone who can be a Black Stars phone. Why? Remember how quiet now so can be. It's time for sports.
Yes.
All right, Kofi Amponsa Osia Hene Aye Crado or the Agudi Munsem Ebre Anopay on that 2 TV dialogue Jumedin Eso Kofi Wabo no you heard you mo.
Yema obiachi ma okabamra the dialogue so every say this sports bro. So be sha say o across sports benra the blaster sim ball ye final round of this game against Niger. Now the shocking news is say you lose by 2 goals one against Nigerians and very very sad and ra e wa across sports 70. You showed the last kick of the game. That was now you for by 2 goals 1 penalty. Now you captain for the day. Kudos one could but say I'm going to expect it. Let's enjoy that incident is here now. So on screen now you closer. Or may say last kick of the game. Now a hard dream pa. We were down by 2 goals 1. Into at least you to me.
Hey!
Nanka Alice, ya would
Kudus. The keeper nation and I was saying.
Keep a nation.
My goodness. Kudus Mohammed.
Kudus Mohammed. But STC, what's a football there? That's an attention of far guys because said they can Niger. So Niger.
Niger.
Yes. Then Russian Niger for your good stadium more power. And I was hey, Ghana penny. But
and your group we anyway.
Your group
in how many points?
In your 3 points. Say yeah, to me we need 1 single game crap. You draw 3 and lose 3. It's in your only.
You bought 6 matches.
You bought 6 matches.
You bought draw 3 and lose 3.
Yes. And to me we need 1 single game crap.
Ghana Black Stars. And Omusuma is NDCCA.
It's a hard dream.
NDC Super Pep and Ura Boys anymore.
Right. So after the game, as a party, Coach Unauthorized say Ghana for Opamucho. Those said 2022, you qualify for the World Cup. And 1 ground sana a worship power Abuja. And I Ghana for you never say World Cup you qualify. But on a day, after we not a young papa, 8 year qualify was the chop and more wine and no team until they took to why.
I would like to apologize for the results very much. If I have a wish, one wish, I know for a lot of people, even the World Cup is bigger than the AFCON. For me personally, the AFCON is bigger. For me personally, it's just a personal thing. I know for a lot of people, it's more important to go to the World Cup, and I did it once. And I'm just saying, after I did it for the World Cup, before even I came, a lot of people were against me. I can show you 100 things, my friends, but nobody apologized afterwards. Not some few, not a lot. This is the first one. But I'm ready to apologize very, very much. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that we didn't do well and we didn't qualify. I'm very sorry. This one, 100%. I really have to apologize because I know how much I would like to apologize for the results. Very much. If I have a wish, one wish, I know for a lot of people, even the World Cup is bigger than the AFCON. For me personally, the AFCON is bigger. For me personally, it's just a personal thing. I know for a lot of people, it's more important to go to the World Cup, and I did it once. And I'm just saying, after I did it for the World Cup, before even I came, a lot of people were against me. I can show you hundreds things, my friends, but nobody apologized afterwards. No, some few, not a lot. This is the first one, but
Coach Unauthorized, head coach of Blaster Senior Seneca. So, ENT some reactions to us after the game. A journalist or Hinebampo works with ARPFM. Then also, why you say one die-hard fan of Ghana. Then also some other supporters. ENT more across the stadium.
When we take the coach, for instance, over 6 games in the qualifiers, we're playing in Boafo. They understand 2 of those away games in the ball, 1 away from Kencity Media, 1 in Libya, 1 in Morocco. When the coach the ball minimum also, the qualifier the people also. No one's saying you are the best participant in such a call. And no stopper. Competition. They're missing out on the World Cup and fucking because which one is more greater. So for me, then, it is not negotiable. The coach must leave, and Black Stars and all the negative to do an introspection. Coach will take over the FA now, 2 after. Coach will win a single game at the after. Qualifiers, will win a single game at the qualifiers. There is something wrong in the way you are managing the Black Stars of Ghana. So it's not introspection, and I don't take a very tough question. Then the end is wrong. Then also Black Stars to me, we can't afford to beat any club on the continent. Not Morocco, not Nigeria. Exeter account because Exeter Ghana is here. Blaster, yeah, blaster. I'm on for work and a blaster to see. Then just I Ball from Carnival. I want to have this and I'll go with Pesach. Only more recovery. So what is it? They don't protect you.
Game between Ghana and Niger. I'm disappointed as a Ghanaian, but we should give the credit to the Niger. You could see, sir, on the field of play, I feel like there was something at stake for them to win. So to me, the eagerness from the players. Who got defense, they were very tight. Midfields, they were solid. They were able to distribute balls to their attackers. And this movie is like they want to win something. Unlike Ghana, now it looks like if I can put it, the rest make us say, if they had won this game, at least, and can't make you a group, it doesn't matter to sit third. Now, it's not Mora.
Okay, so but then my last video now show you my last video now. Yes, so you know upon consent.
Peter.
Yes, you may want about because we say in hard times. That is when we support eta obiachi. And you say ekoye nkwa. In hard times you have to support your right, and see you share coach there be Nigerians for no. Yes, I'm so excited about some winning games. So these are Nigeria for Ghana high and ra. They don't no we are so stadium, but they can't football they will tell us here. And then because they were expecting your mom saw about some supposed to then. Yeah, James Kofi appear. Kofi appear so qualify the team to AFCON. Now and ra after qualification let's enjoy this picture from a year and this video from Kofi appear in the team Sudan, Emra. So that is James Kofi appear coach Emma Sudan sent him a secret qualification for the tournament. Now, yeah, some foreigners are a bit support to the Blaster team, but but all the same, I could be expecting to just that video now. So these are foreigners in Ghana's Kalisa. Now it was so exciting. Canada, no, in hard times, that is when I was support.
But still, I lose.
I'm better, you know, you're more basso. Hard say, they left disappointed, but neither part of a football. So now, you're not back to the streets of Medina. Na yemeti Medina Yashika cry outside how your blast us no never enquire recently. Let's enjoy a conversation out there across the streets of Medina never to us.
Yo, your friend Charles Ayusu, the town fools were Medina Anna Junction. And the somebody is Yakatu. And now last time when I'm present, I can do the found. Me and me when say glass are fine. Baby, I mean, problem didn't come free a minister. Let's say the echo swing and the need to anti dear or compound because you get for the come madam pine. And you don't know your minister. One, we want to say you're coaching yet. You're coaching on yet, and a dear for chairman on yet. If there was a ball, especially boy and a boy here. Between who the boy has selection. There's no more Nadia Papa, me football, me Nadia, and so me should me your way. Okay, defense now, and Neip players now. Clearly, you clearly see Sabia, almost said that you're interested. The one thing I was here in the middle said, most of the players, I'm looking transfer, say, a busy a Kobe World Cup, or one of Musu commitment. It is all because Sabia, or Mubu Africa Cup of Nation, and in Tia now, because you say football there, say the Ghana as a football country. It has been a long time I hear in a cup here. And then Yankopon Chadi, ya beam teams are qualify and I do about 24. So say share and they did the opportunity and guess Ghana yesterday. If we qualify Nanka, that how much you want to say? Oh, and not much in a day. Me when they say boys no more yabie. Or more yabie batch. Me when they say Ghana got some penny for no. I see a sacking penny putting in a few. They say Ghana team with football. They say Ghana team say. Me when they say I see you should local players no more. You need to look up players. You saw more. You need foreign. And then you say, "You must look at foreign body. You qualify. You are not foreign. But you also more yaw be woman. Okay. It's always be. And you should look at them. Say, they use to look at the local league. They want to have a fast food. They want them fast food.
Right. So these are some reactions across the streets of Medina. And I know I share one or two with that. So let's go back to here. The across constituency. So they happened last Sunday or Agyapong. No Champions League, you know. Now the youth of Adenta HSA, Juma Mameno Yohono, it's only proper. Say come December 7 and so yenti a year 7 aqua and some executives somewhere the constituency. The year or monya love for Akusamen.
For the Champions League, Buya. A chance Akusamen, oh, Papa, and the Madenta Memu. Who the organization of the tournament, right from the polling stations, electoral area, the Pim Sabia, Akosha Menu, and it's only for me. And what in the dance, no million who are Semu, any out of source of baby, and the Madenta Manti, and Babudia. Akosha Menu, a parliamentary candidate, and the new patriotic party, our Denta, or that number one, our ballot paper. Akosha Menu, a football loving fan. And beyond the football, no, I got some from Yama, aunties, your sisters, Omo, to Juma for me, and Mantia, Omo, and Juma, Akosutela for barbers. And no other day, I got some area or the football, so I say more. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. We are blessed to have a person. I must be honest. Our foresight, or the youth, or the Okola, or the Bata, or the Bia. Look at the number of them. I don't know. Can we begin as a busy? What is this speaking? I find schools, market or one, we be a baby. The rules that I want to finish together. And then you also tell us Adenta. The whole Adenta, the best year, have a ball, cozy, Champions League. What is this speaking? The million and now 10,000. I can't defend a million. Second, and now 7,000. I can't take 7,000. Third, and now 5,000. I can't defend a million. And a fourth one, enya 3,000 ni na mara ka won ni je ni bo bia na mo yan to ma ko sha sa me uni e ma lo o ni MPR me pa ka so mo mo de achi e me ma I didn't make a vote any senior meeting now, Malo, only a good, but you say, Mama, this is the time I was at that time, you're about opportunity. And then
right, so the Ecoso Ewo Ajigano na ye de amana no pay tea. So I could say we need the favorite so Adenta. Until we can only hope and pray say count is 7th no. You be endo some nedjuma no ye san say over the youths at heart. We see ya. Obenega say na me na for a time we say na akuma ba so but nya botire
Kofi onze ukọ amanfo kokasa no uti de obiaka de make wa no obiaka
yes
Kofi Black Stars no omusuma ya yese NDC for CCA didn't na make kasa Kofi edu ba bia yenim se mo unqualified tinka mu wini fanchiche re na a group no so united
yes
but what's ha ko lose to Niger
and they had
Kofi
Niger did that be
Niger but da obobo da be Niger suan bobo da be wukruma how so bia kasa yem dissolve it oh Ghana for akoma the Black Stars achi
of course
Kofi first no Black Star be bobo a obi etumirika se also do fi ntam
of course
Black Star
yes
obi a woni fufu maamefo edu be dwamfo manage Black Stars
oh yes
who my not to nyuma Black Stars e fenze
please ashi abotire why be fine why
mera who
me da say no pay
maamefo nsia right enu Kofi amponsa osia hene ene dia gude monsama bre net 2 TV dialogue jumedie so ene bosome eye du baako ne da toso du enkron eye obubu bosome no 19th in November 2024 aka just few days we year free ma aka 17 days it's less than 3 weeks na ehunu we just within 2 weeks time na otwem you know ene nafua miensa o say ye koto aba abato na duro as we speak now Dr. Baumia atto 268 constituencies. And former President John Mahama acco 93 constituencies. We have 275. Now Baumia ko winia NDC for beba bontin so NDC afa. Oh mo campaign mo ye. Baumia bon to ahoɔden ne ho ɔdene. Ɔkɔba se ya 268 about 1 peso aso emrante bi akodi dwumadie bi wo oboase just say no amfoni na mede ma won na video no mu no abrante ba ko bi wo mu de metete na enro ano se sa na tie dia ene na nyankopon kasa wo Ghana ha pa o justice ye wie na menua ba wie a no prepare sa videos na ma me emrante bi so mu gina oboase no more electoral commission warning. Say isi nim na oye yi a IGP e de krata ba bonten say ohwe samrante na chew mu. Ensem mo kika no video no. Election ye kwa abato ba kopo. Say electoral commission ye ka cho say ye ne ya kra ofie dada say ye kone ya mabiu ni ewu kra mabusu en fon hwe because the electoral abrante ba ko bi odi video no no amate say onya car accident ewu. Ninsama odi na no kekan no se sa na tie dia ene o so hu se Ghana no enya odia se electoral commission no do to wo ye no yebebu ene yebe kire no se ma me no bompa yo o mo edwuma o bompa yo Ghana asofo bompa ma abato yo me ma sorry last 2 weeks last week ebe nyina Ghana, about 20 years umpire. So be a winning Adrian in Trimma, or person Shimo go, person dear to trust, and I mean, free war. Umpire boy, I saw them. I'm Panso Bayajuma. Enti sa video na mrante no eye no police for hwe o macho mo na brante ba ko ka ho video no eno am hu poster funeral poster e che se e so nya car accident ewu this is very sad o umi hwe bibi yo well meba sa asem no so properly yenu aba e krado no wala sante ai krado na odi enije kase ebre so it's time for entertainment. I don't know whether Noella Santi has been following the Black Stars nowadays or she's interested in football. I don't know, unless I don't know the sporting activities that she's interested in. Noella, good morning. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you very much for having me.
Were you part of the sporting activity or games at the senior high level?
In school? No games. No.
You were not interested in any of them?
No games. I was part of the Writers and Debaters Club.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So not even a high jump?
No, I don't have the energy for any of that. I did try cadet though, but I wasn't good, so I dropped out.
Cadet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For sure, it was very short.
But have you been watching Black Stars?
No.
You've not watched any football match?
I don't have the heart. The last time I think I watched a Black Stars match was it the 2010 World Cup?
2010 South Africa.
Yeah, 2010 World Cup.
That was South Africa.
Was that South Africa? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. All right.
I think that was it. We played against America, and that was it.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that was the last match I watched. I don't have the heart.
It's good that you are not following them because they would rather
it's heartbreaking.
Break your heart.
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah. All right. What do you have for us
A
this
few stories
Tuesday
today.
morning?
We'll go mostly international.
All right.
But
Okay.
we do have
Take us through.
All right, thank you very much. Welcome to entertainment segment on The Dialogue. If you just tune in, this is Net2 Television. I'm Madina Zungu Junction, and my name is Noella Sante. Coming up in my stories, Wizkid is set to drop his album on November 22nd, titled Morayo. And Nes Moisha is doing very, very well. And Central C surprised Ashake with a surprise party for his Grammy nomination. Also, NBA Youngboy has been sentenced to 27 months in prison, and Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg are yet to release his 20th studio album titled Missionary. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back soon and I'll give you the details. Our very own Babanla from Nigeria is set to drop his next album titled Morayo on November 22nd. And I see some of the titles, some of the songs in the track list is Troubled Mind, that is yet to be released, and Karamo will also be released later when the album drops. But Bad Girl featuring Ashake has been dropped, and Kese, I don't know if you heard that song. That song is a bop. Kese has been dropped already, so you can listen to Kese on all streaming platforms. Time and Peace of My Heart by Brent Fires. You know, I've been talking about this song. If you haven't listened, you better give it a listen. I love that song so much. And Break Me Down, then The Million Blessing, Après Mini, you know, yeah, featuring Tycola, who is also on the album. Bad For You, featuring Jasmine Sullivan, is on the album. Soji Don't Care, Slow, featuring Anais, Lose and Pray. Those are the track lists, and I love it so much. I love Wizkid. I mean, Wizkid is him. He paved the way. Wizkid literally paved the way for international art, for international collaboration and international appearances in Africa. I don't care what you say, but Wizkid paved the way for all of the, you know, Afrobeat and all of that. So shout out to Wizkid. I can't wait for November 22nd to listen to the album. Next, Moesha is doing very well. I'm not going to show you the video because personally I kind of have a problem with the video. I don't think that she should be out there showcasing, trying to prove that she's okay. I wish that she could get a full recovery before she comes out with all of that. And she's doing very well. I think you can see that her hand is still a bit stiff, but she's healthy. She's healthy. She's still got her body. She's not lost a lot of weight, and she's doing very well. I wish her a speedy recovery moving forward. Next, Central C surprised Ashake with a congratulatory party for his Grammy nomination. Now, following his Grammy nomination in the Best African Music Performance, his team and his friends, that is including Central C, decided to throw a surprise party for him. Let's look at his reaction. He was so surprised, and I think he wasn't expecting that, but they did that for him. Now, the video will show pretty shortly.
Congrats, Mr. Money, baby.
That was Mr. Money with the vibe. Personally, I love Ashake so much. I've experienced Ashake live, and I get to say that he is one of the greatest performers of all time. Now, the first time he came to Ghana to perform, he had only 3 songs then. He had only 3 songs, and I bet you he could not believe the number of people that came to see Ashake. It was a struggle that night, but I did get to witness Ashake perform live. It was a beautiful night, and then later, less than a year, he filled up the O2 Arena in London. So Ashake has in his debut year, he did back-to-back performances, and he was great. I think we love his style. And if you haven't listened to Lungu Boy, that is his latest album, you better give it a listen. It's so addictive, you will not skip any song on Lungu Boy. Ashake is him. Ashake has come to stay, and you can see that he was very surprised with the party that they threw for him. And the album listening for Lungu Boy is different. It's something that I've never seen before. So they were literally on the rooftop listening. He was mastering it himself. He was playing everything. It's so beautiful to see. His creativity is on the next level. It's different from anything that I've ever seen. That was Mr. Money with the vibe. Congratulations to him for his nomination for the Grammy Best African Music Performance. Next, NBA young boy has been sentenced to 27 months in prison and 60 months on probation. Now, his real name is Kentrell Deshaun Golden. He was sentenced in the Utah court on November 18, 2024, after pleading guilty to charges related to a prescription drug fraud scheme. Now, you know, in America, if you don't have a prescription for a drug and you buy it with forged documents, you are going to serve some prison time. So he avoided prison time, although in Utah, by striking a deal with prosecutors, with his charges reduced from 46 felonies to a few misdemeanors. As part of the agreement, he pleaded guilty to identity fraud, forgery, and unlawful pharmacy conduct. He was fined $25,000 and sentenced to 27 months in federal prison for related federal charges, followed by 5 years of federal probation. The charges stemmed from the previous arrest where he was found in possession of a firearm despite being a convicted felon. During the sentencing, the judge expressed concern over NBA young boys misdemeanor. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with them, but you get to this kind of level, and I feel like it's part of their culture. I don't know, the gun violence and everything. I feel like it's part of their culture, because if you do not have if you have never been to prison before, like, they really do not relate to your songs. I don't know, it's a big problem. So the judge expressed his concern and said that young boys' potential, he encourages young boys' potential, and I think he should use the opportunity to turn his life around. I hope he listens, though, because they don't listen. No matter how successful they become, they want a prison charge. They want to experience prison. I feel literally, I think the only person who is an exception is like Kendrick Lamar and Drake, or maybe. Besides that, I don't know. Snoop has been to jail. Literally everybody. I don't know about Jay-Z, though, but it's kind of part of their culture, and it's such a problem in the hip-hop community. Now, finally, Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg are set to release his 20th studio album titled Missionary. Those two, I mean, you know, from the Southwest, their music is so good. If you haven't listened, I don't even need to speak about it, but Missionary is the forthcoming 20th studio album by American rapper Snoop Dogg, scheduled for release on December 13th, 2024 through Death Row Records, Aftermath Entertainment, and Interscope Records. The album will be produced by Dr. Dre, as you know, and Snoop Dogg himself. Now, it will feature a range of artists, including Eminem. There's no way they will exempt Eminem. 50 Cent is also there. Sting, Method Man, Jelly Roll, Tom Petty, DJ, the Chicago Kid, Janae Aiko, Luz Kaan, Smitty, Dem Joints, Coco Sarai, Stallone, and Fats Money. Now, the album follows his 2022 releases, BODR and Snoop Cube 40 Short, the latter being part of the West Coast hip-hop supergroup Mount Westmore. Now, it has 15 tracks in total. Let me quickly try and give you a rundown of the songs on the track. We have Foreplay by Snoop Dogg. We have Shangri-La, Out of the Blue by Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre and Aluz. We have Hard Knocks, Gorgeous, Last Dance with Mary Jane by Snoop Dogg himself, Pressure by Snoop Dogg, Another Part of Me, Skyscrapers, Fire by Snoop, Pressure, another part, Skyscrapers, Fire, Guns and Smoke, Sticky Situation, Sticky Situation, but Sticky Situation, but it's STICCY. It's not there's no K in there, but it's a Sticky Situation now. And Now or Never by Snoop Dogg himself, Gangsta Pose, and lastly, The Negotiator. So those are the track. That was the track list. 15 songs on the album coming up on December 13th, 2024. So if you love music from the West Coast, or you're a fan of hip-hop, then you can wait for this one to happen. I'll try and bring it to you when it drops, though, kind of do something there for you. But anyways, that's all for entertainment segment on The Dialogue today. My name is Noella Sante, and as you know, I'll be back tomorrow with more stories. Don't go anywhere. The Dialogue is still in session.
Right, Yabeda Noella Asante for such a wonderful and great entertainment news. If we not try on the Dialogue Net 2 TV show, and I pay na Mejilise and Komono and na Wabro so at the Amaye na lawyer Rikodro Eufia and Sabeka Kofi Boafo and so Fia and Komopi and Yebabi Didi Eufia. So, yeah, quite, you know. Nkakra na yetimi ehu de opese ehu justice video na crowd afato so na obi NTB emrante wi omoso mu gina oboase hwe entrene a omobo all in the name of election entrene a emrante ibo yentie sa emrante imra
yes ya asante region NDC youth and Asia oboase branch NDC youth any generation. Now, boy, I hope for election 2024. And you said December 7th. The Electoral Commission will declare one declare any NDC for the family. Easy. The more warning. No one else one away. Yani nyo ho wa samadu ye pie ya kra ofie ana ya pie aba no ye pie ya kra ofie ye kra ofie enti ya say ye ko ye bo ambo mo bia mbuse bi ye mo onyo ma na wote ho na wo ye no ho obi aba declare aba no ofie I will police in so young to remember. The boy who seriously. I'm more 11. Let us come in the country. We don't mistake after the one number chinga. Oba who say boy who seriously. December 7th. You never declare. You declare police. Party be on the Ghana can see. What life I can't see. Yes, I could hear your family. I am talking about
in fact, there be your politics, you know. I can't know. Not every day free. The book of Proverbs chapter 13 verse 20 was only in Yansa for Nante na wahunu nyansa na one nkwasi afo nante a obeda ne jimi fo no na kokuna mane sana Proverbs second to hwe mnante we suban omoda na dia ba brante no di ka kasa eno a me hu pictures chese we say onya accident ewu do di animu ankofo kan wasempa se ono no wo se odi maame Jane Mensa number chinji oni body be chinji ngano se sa na tie dia eni onko chinji ngane hwe ehunu ani nsi hunu se ya ena ekoso Ghana krom ha na yebehwe aposifo issue statement so mo pomachom na mo yemerante na nka body mo aba aposifo se mo nchie yebe yira free prison ho mo dwane bebe yabato akwakodu no excellency is seated abena ni akukwe kuma the birthday woman and a birthday girl the one girl atrao birthday lady she has worked for 18 years now as a broadcaster. Now, looking at the Juma Waye, now when profile now, from a Tuasi Senior High School.
Dear profile.
Watch it.
Yamia do me ho.
I want to know.
I'm a way.
Why are they moving? Boabaso.
Midas.
Ma, which Miss Sora, who much Jamukuno, own Paso Bacono. Let's say, you see him, you see him.
Ah, how much the first. A boy, I don't know.
Also, Jakuno, easy. When your bema to us in so no problem.
But I know the hotel humanas.
What I say, quick one, I contact
hotel humanas.
So a Friday bon.
Or fear
a Friday for the Tiasmas. Say,
since the bay
say, the make came a Friday for.
I mean, cancer. No one got out to a one Tiasmas. Friday for me, almost one Tiasmas. That's me feel what there's a coffee for one.
Ope, are you from Omo Croc from Mabaqua a Friday?
And you're no correct.
And
you're no correct.
To buy a quick man croc.
Me, they may me can't personalize the
coffee.
Me say,
who could the coffee?
Nana J. Kofi, Nathan, your coffee. Missy Kofi from one woman feel.
Who could the coffee?
And I made sure say, as some are walking, and you're no correct. Say Kofi for a croc ma.
Open music, pa a coffee for.
Me and the minim.
And the minim. Did we say?
Mean you will be a mine.
Not okay, there's a way you
say, well, my son, how can I coffee for
the coffee? And also the coffee. And I make a coffee for us.
And I mean, near walking.
Opo Bia, Okasema, almost so many pie, another for.
A brother for the be enemy.
Someone yet.
Oh, be enemy. Say, yeah, dear, yeah, penance. Yent now, mouse, see, Yakuma high. What he has said, Chani a Boafo. And it will be enemy, impatient. And it will be enemy.
Another for.
Yeah. Yempe
and then only question of coffee for me, so I can't idea.
And to Momo any day.
Coffee for a dean.
Crocroma.
The crocroma.
And any be a coffee for maybe I'll freeze account. Because, Charlie. Share. It's a man for no more crocroma about to see.
Maybe
I'll freeze. It will go finish the Sunday.
Or somebody, Emma, Mary Kuma.
Mommy.
Mommy was also boy. That's it, BBI Boko.
Oh, Yamiado,
who take Ranty video and I'm a boy.
Way more on me as a swamp. So, where more Mujna and Granny because I'm a Benokumi.
I said,
where more? Munya or more.
There's only a chinko my item.
Ah, there baby omujina na omokeka sansem ehwa na ombetumi agina ehin biem omupa eda na ye to aba no omumpinchen wai omumpinchen baby ye to aba no omo say omo ebe ye omo resource wo se de ai na se eno de anya nwanwa NDC fo na ye wo krom ha na ye say John Dramani Mahama 5,300,000 no ma ye din o man kasa no mo nenam ho ye say Nanado Danko akufo-addo 5,800,000 je Mahama fa anana woni ha common mathematics ya eye 1 + 1 = 2 no almost Mahama fa obi ane de eye 5,800,000 something now de eye 5,200,000 something almost o ma fa enti results be no mo ba be bobo Mahama fa na no mo de ba enti we mu no de ja omo no omo nkeka de ye omo de na eda ne dru ha we omo tumi nya hwe ehunfo we mo oh forget one
the farmer semi free Proverbs chapter 13 verse 20
kika mebusam kire wo
mebusam say 20 ni say minaba o say onne anyansafo emmo na wadane onyansani na de one enkwasiafo ebo no ohuna mane
no we mu ni de omo tuku a oh mo tuku a
what to pia fajai to pia fajai
we mo
omba yira
omo be jira kura ekufu dampare obe damparize wo sisia ube nwane se wo hyem ye be to aba ne be wie be bobo be kenkan na wo nhunu bi enti when de omo tuku a keke
yenko de work street
yo
ndo de chassis
story be a chronicle name in fact a very pathetic story
chronicle
yeah okay. So pathetic mama fe no en chassis utmost savagery sense savagery sense dio human beasts remove driver's testicles, destroy his penis and drag him on asphalt road. Neip provides training and financial support to micro businesses. A vote for Baumia is a vote for brighter future. Adjuasa Funeka says, story you are making. John Bediakon and Archer for Chronicle.
Was it a human what?
Human beast.
Remove driver's testicles, destroy his penis, and drag him on asphalt road.
Ebane saying, driver ni oye adwuma ewo Adaklu District Assembly.
Adaklu
District Assembly, a voter region assembly making. Now our off says we leave.
Okay.
Or leave sanwa or kada and or di adwuma commercial yibi. And to us akwaya adwuma anajo. And all bano no who sanitize baako apai. And na e was so fix time yes I moto no so just will be befa. And on who nearby shop be. And o call o mapon shop no. Nti ye na bia obenya bibi kura yi dadie bi kura de atwoko no. Na watumi afre obi a. Owura shop ho na obi de sekan etwa ne ne ho saa. No say na ade o say akwa na de bi obewiewia na ma wo shop ha no ne ya che no no momre o. Owo ahene nipa baaye. O say de bi menye nipa boni ni. Me ye adwuma kura wo Adaklu District Assembly. Na me moto na ayesa. Enti ena me ba shop ha se bia nka menya moa bi nti mo betumo wo moa bi a mo fam me ka say na omo ade na omo bro no na omo fresh shop ni wura se akwa na obewiewia na ma wo shop ha na ya che no enti bra ese shop ni wura na e ba no ne sofo obi na baaye ena ono so beduru ho no se wo ne ya che wi ene mo nya ne nya do
voter range asem na okay
voter range asem na making
Adaklu
me na me ka kire wo we asem na nkasa de esi wo ho
but abrante ne adwuma wo
oye adwuma wo Adaklu District Assembly
ho which is the regional capital
ho na asem ni siye enti abra shop owner ne beduru ye ro ne sofo no no so say amonka ngum no ankasa nsoso o so no mu ene ne testicles ne penis no se na eno na wo mo pede akoya de ye o
so
me na me ka kire wo
be ma shewa no
owo ahene omo asay ni nyina
omo de woman na wo so na say
omo de nkonti ma bi mu krase kan omo mu miamia omo yese
abrante ntiase
ne tiase aka ne ho me be se dunsia owo ahene
Jesus Christ.
Enti so for na no aka ho no na branch en se papa me ni pabone ni. Me moto ni. Me ye adwuma wa ha. Na me pe obi ama na affect me tie na ma me be pia ha nti ka bi kire wo ma me. Yase so for ne se o munya bo kire na se bibi ni kura no a.
Na so for ko asase no ntimi ankasa.
Ye fa ni ko police station. Almost say o so for na ankasa so beatings.
O bo no.
Hwe.
Hey.
O wa hene.
Na dia da baka Ghana.
Enti wo mo wie ye no mo twe na se. Yase be 500 meters.
Shina.
Mo twe na wo asphalt road no so a no mo de no ko to bush aya ani a wawu. Ni nyina so no na moto no eda so si ni nchen o. Ena yesi ahoden kakra na aka woni mu no osan wia ya ba akwan no ho. Akwa ba akwan kan omo bo no ho no. Ena osi o oman open show ano. Akwa ne sisi obema ni nsuo di a ena just odi ni motorbike ne ma no. Ena osi motorbike ne fa ko. Akwa ne di motorbike ne nsuo no nso awa ama no.
Hey.
Wo mu ku akwa no. Ena good Samaritans bi ba hu no. Na omode ne call ho teaching hospital. Na eka egu abrante no so no. Esiwani se okache.
Shwa na purchase am.
Yesi omudru hospital no. Na nka omo person ko mo save ba akokra. Aba no. Anye ye.
Ye shwa aba no.
Ni mienu nyina se.
Jesus.
Enti abrante no chronicle.
Ontimi nwo.
John Debbie o se ne girlfriend no kra no one ne wo ho no hu se the situation it no wadwane ko.
Jesus.
Enti obe free baby a oye adwuma no aba ho teaching hospital de bia no ontumi. Enti nurse ni bi na ya obehwe no wo fie no so eho ka.
Ntomo mo yes ani enchi obi a.
Ya chi enipa enine.
Enine ya chi omo.
Ya chi nipa 4.
Shop ru an ka ho.
O wa ka ho.
O say jeli no.
Ai. Enipa 4 Fred Odum. Debbie Fred Odum no na o maye ne sanye dwa no. Ono over 31 years. Aha. Enti enipa na ya chi wo mo ne ye Patrick Kwame Agbasi 39. Ono ye auto mechanic. Ena Abraham Kwame Atidama 30 years. Ono so ye auto electrician. Achu Ajasu 24 auto mechanic. Ena Prophet Tego ya wono so edi 49. So for no kopie ho no kra o manfa no wanche. Enti abrante ne so osre. Sese no hospital bills no ontumi. Wanko hospital no so a wo gina wu. Enti we de wo appeal to President Akufo-Addo. Any obi bia wo Ghana ha say yenko ne mo na at least the hospital bills no yen settle enfama no.
Mamira ho.
Chesa wo na mo a no akohia wo busue.
But anti me mpiepie wo fofo.
Yeah. We need to be very careful.
Because ugo aha ebechi wa bu sisi a obra na.
Na enra na sister abna ka kire me say woman bi adwuma wo GR ha. Okọ gym ena ofa Uber se okofie na enwumre a okofie no. Enkrofo bi se yasoma a omo so omo mekum nipa bi wo se no. Say nipa no. To ma bu na ma se ma me no wo hospital.
My goodness.
Yes. Enti what
is happening in this country?
Enra no pa ena sister abna ka kire me. Say a drew time a omo hu se enye ono ano. Na che se ade no ya ginsem.
To wuya.
Owuya nkomaku no kwa. Enti ye nyina ye very careful.
Asema de enra na me wa sorry de me ka kire amanfo no. Say ye beto afi ne be kwa wiye obi enya hwe.
Yeah. We need to be very careful. Emfa so bia ni so tnafie.
Mi Kofi nyame o.
Emfa so bia ni so. Emwa. Enti akwa no de Yankopon na di ne ho afofia besi nne.
Ne hwewa.
Omanfo enko ne moa. Wo ma pacha no bra.
Ne hwewa na asem na okay.
Wo ma se no. Enti Uba Chronicle ani mo he yanso so a wayefo na wo mo adonate industrial sewing machines e de ama Western Region youth no. O hwe pictures no a on se John Bedi akon oyamadamfo. Enti anajo be 12 ho e no sending me story no. So pathetic.
Ti nipa hwewa pa na ye sa no.
O wan he call other papers ni so.
Da bia bana.
Maybe Chronicle na me san to story. It's pathetic. Yeah.
The daily abna nya de obetimi awo. This Nyankopon be.
Dabi anade na say. I say o ma di ne dem.
Ashanti youth fight NDC over attacks against Kofi. Remember no Ashanti region my press conference. Ke koma dwene a kire NDC pa. Na sa brante no kasati am penda Kofi no de. Me share ishira okose. One na okofa wu about because yet kroma no obi ka say mampani akufo-addo akwadwo nso gu mosque na ho. Onya prostate na wi. Timu fanya disua. Na me say woni nkwasiafo na ntia oda ne kwasia. Ebi no. Yet krom ha otukono. Ese mampani akufo-addo kum na yere. Na yere onu ankasa na yere anche bia team. Na nso coin. Anum say MPP serial caller. MPP serial caller. Mamra Mills by no. Or Abruchiro or 3 months of throat cancer. The same year didn't come Abruchiro. Inti Ghana phone fanya disua. Now Didi Mampeni Ulmai Kufo said na dream boninti and he said or the wheelchair. Wheelchair wheelchair no press conference.
Of course.
Obi or wheelchair mo have
disability they said to me to Obia at any time.
Akwaba kwa no kasa. Was so no the disability ye born pan born. And I'm and the ote him.
Yeah.
Into who did you be or wheelchair and into me then I dream money and and the anchor say Papa J any atamos almost so my dream born into Yamiaku one. Miss Onion Yansa for Nante Ubu Yansa, only Quasia for Nantia Obebre. And the Ashanti youth and our money NDC for the boy, you know, or Maki Komadian that you NDC's Shadi drapes machinery purchase under scrutiny. Bono Regional Minister intensifies campaign for Baomia NPP pieces and government's $200 million TCDP to boost agricultural sector. NEIP supports micro businesses with training and financing. And also, the daily statement there, or the number of pay.
Daily guide, then I'm a day to us. So, German University Ernest Anton William Amu. PMMC elevate Ghana's gold industry. SIGA. Rice fed to SHS students not rotten. Ministry of Education. Alan attacks Kufo over Baomia endorsement. Hey, Chief Alan. Hey. Dear Manabonzo.
That a child will name Upadi.
Oh, Bonamado.
Bob Walentibu to manage.
Chief Alan. Where there wasn't
after this election, he will not come back into the political scene.
I wasn't any Senkokasa. Any Senkokasa. Okoyana and Trephone Bisako for us, I was saying, no, dear, no offense to me can be. And Cababwa, where dear, as a dear man a shovel, no, the tuna mana.
Anyway.
Or 2 4 bits late son farewell. Ambassador Salamu appeals for peace. Now, no, and this for Eddie Baba Twum say. Emo ya de eko SHS na de akwa Kofi di nkwadano emo no asai enti Ministry of Education ka say omo ye investigation na omo ahwe say asemo a omo eka no eye no kre anase enye no kre e say ministry no aye investigation omo de report aba omo kire say emo no a omo ka ho asem no ensay na nya de omo de mu asai ebe ku school mu se emfam feed obia e wo krom ha
emo a say na de mankwala wo krom ha ade asem na mo keke
but school so no so omo nya aduane ni ye kakra o wa hene aduane na omo ye na nya wo
school feed secondary school
senior high school na nya on say free SHS na nkwala ne doso eti ase but de aduane ne kon so na metron for no so de ye business
o ma wia ton
na no school ba ko bi mpese me boni din Ashanti region na platform staff on the platform so na akwa ba ko o say aduane na metron ne mpanifo ne wia na muntumi nka no me de meka na akwa no show mu voice note enya sam ketua within about 2 weeks na so omo man is go say dey wan kan ho asem bi me ze edwentwene ho Ashanti region asem na beke
ba
enti yeso omo ya rice water no a ensuo nkwa na emo miensa bi na emu enye fine
that's a China for do
enye omunyai na omunya aduane bi kakra woni kitchen fo ne kasa omo se ebo de ne ma ye de ma ye ne de aduane ne saa na ye benya enye aduane fo ne doso omunyai na ministry no so ye besre se ombe ma aduane na akoni brem e basa no a etumi boa pa ye sre mo bebre na ekomo de ye fumpan de ye mfa nhyen aben ade na nkwala na esua no
ade ba konso a Now we can say no mudi feed the phone. Woman could do be beside.
There be school, they want to mean this. Me and a boarding house on Yakobi Pen. Want to mean Congo, said ye, as soon as I need to have Bankunumi and San would want to me go this hour school. What I say? Aha, but a young money ye kakra, and my media say a young pona say is sha, many problem, but and ye crowd, yeah, and any dear, Adrian of 4 dear.
Fight against Galamsey. Judges frustrate AG's efforts with long adjournments. Baumia's competence key to Ghana's future. John Agyapong Kofi commissions Casport Mines fingered. Rights of Youth and Disability International condemns NDC's attack on J.A. Kofi. Emilia Arthur challenges presidential aspirants to formulate policies for herbal practitioners. EC destroys questionable ballot materials for Ahafo and Volta regions. And also, daily report on illegal mining cases before the court in secondary. AG, Attorney General said, judges in Ibi, Omo ye a former good DNA achievement, this in so count. And so,
the Ghanaian Times.
They say, Kofi, say, Umbugu, Ura, Mekuduka. So, you know, Mekuduka, no. Mampeni Kofi me move kwa wiena ne appointing as MC.
Okay.
To debe 8 months or so, or takwanso him. Ena odibe yi ni tiechiri a odidi nkunim as MP 2016. Na osanso wini 2020. I am deputy lands minister. The Obokratan say attempt by some elements within the Forestry Commission and Casport Mining Company to tarnish the image and the hard-earned reputation of the Member of Parliament for Takwan Swahim, the Honorable George Mekuduka, has been uncovered.
I see.
So also a deputy lands minister, he said different day, Ebatan home, and he said the worker at the new crusading guard. Abraham Mekuduka, minimum no dear. Sansem no can nipa bi wo ho na onim na no bi ka sem boni afa no ho a ana eya because me minimum no na adwuma wo western region apen enti obi ka ne ho asem adwuma den na no mo de galamsey tata na ka ketom kolusui so atase and what mine na adwuma na se enti na deputy landsman Dr. Bamia campaign say on mining e on the
yeah
and say kubi and forestry commission ni pebim no epese te obi anya kratan bi onkom.
The Ghanaian Times end Galamsey cases in 2024. Attorney General to courts. Cholera kills 7 in Central Region. Ghana needs campaign financing framework to regulate spending. Attorney General said here or one Eddie Kano. Or say ono di enkobenya na 2024 ibeko na we na Galamsey cases nyina wo mo de awie. Ase ene ya tu ashada ochina ye beba no aye too much into obesresenka wo mo ente so kakra. Cholera yade no so egusua ama no homene so ewo mfimfiri mantem se hyase wo ka asoa they say wo mo kire se enipa 7 na cholera no ekum wo mo omanfo mo wo sampotem ho no wo mo enye careful wo mo horo wo mo nsa aduane a enwunu menni ebe ya nka bra ye wo me ya bonten so aduane de nka betwe ho afiri ho ni nyina beboa ma cholera no atumi aba from why na Ghanaian Times achi ha no mo de last as if was 7 abandoned.
No pay me so much to you. Former some to baby cry. Former some to baby. I'll tell you, then she can't for you 2-1. Nade,
so am I serious?
And I make
and she can't for say.
Now come and drink what you
then I'm more can I drain a cousin.
No, could see you say.
Oh,
now, let me say,
that's so here, black.
Let me say 1-1.
1-1.
Oh, this one 1-1. Sana go for the 2-1. Daily Graphic, near fancy. GSA uncovers unapproved material in mattress production. AG prosecute 15 illegal mining cases. Ban surface mining. Statesman to government. And also, Ebenezer Magnus, boy, in 2024 National Education Week launched and signed onto Africa Responsible Mineral Sourcing Initiative. Well, back page, I mean, we cholera outbreak in Central Region, 7 dead, 47 confirmed cases. And investigate expired rice distribution to SHS. NDC caucus urges president. Why have you been whatever?
Almost say investigation now. Ministry of Education, I almost say any independent, into almost pay independent investigation into the matter.
Any kind messages in the face,
you Emmanuel Aqua.
Okay, Aqua Waters.
Emmanuel, where Emmanuel Aqua.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Sir, so honestly, 25th. Oh. Meaning did the same birthday.
Aqua Waters.
Yes.
And over the
honestly, 25th.
And no, I was an offer, say, be the alcohol. And no, what to wanka. To better.
Okay. And the birthday will birthday. Emmanuel Aqua. So, what is the difference between Ghana Blasters and NDC?
They are the same.
Stephen Oforiata, good morning, and hopefully everything is okay with you about Black Stars. Sabina Akon, why are they desperate for power? NDC for I say Huruye, Mojampo Mutrimuda. Isaac Adams, good morning, wine. Hey, Issa Adams, good morning, wine and Abna. Media Muhima and all Kencity workers, or wine greetings to Otuadro. Blasters. Honorable Ken Wunyanko Ponson from Switzerland, Zurich. Savannah, happy birthday to you, Sister Abna. May you excel in all your ways. May the good Lord grant you long life, good health, and increase your territory in every aspect of your life. Remain blessed. Monday, and a birthday.
In advance.
Way in advance. Savannah, I say I love the quotation of one. Paul Sabi, or say, please, it's on Man FM. And that not also then.
Also, it is.
Also, on Mamuha and not Kromha. Okay, yo, Yate. Paul Sabi, also, all right, please mind your words. Sir, I will come back.
Paul Sabi, Kona.
Aye.
What if I?
Kromha na, or can Nana.
Eh, what about time by the me?
Last message, Abba.
And then
Mammy for happy birthday in Tremway.
Where's Ben Amaka?
Happy birthday to Oba Penny Nanama Buedua, or no any year, Manso Akatenia Sehima, and ne na wada. Na Ora attack David ya war Jubilee House, or celebration of happy birthday. Oba Penny Nanama Buedua, or no any year.
Okay, good morning, Wine. Thanks for showing us video about the NDC's youth threat to Ghanaians and the EC. The simple logical conclusion is that there are no elderly and sensible persons in the NDC. No party worth its salt will condone this. Francis Edifrid Tema and or the way about Munkala Jonas and so article no the Abba and or say Munkala Jonas inside Kerry. Alan Chemantin can go to hell. Who cares? The fact has been spelled out by the most reverend and internationally recognized former president, John Agyapong, that Dr. Baumia is far better manager of the economy that any of the candidates, including himself, he had not seen anything yet. Some of us have been serving MPP for far long now, but the proud recognition hasn't come yet, and we have not relented. But in his case, he was made an ambassador under Akufo, minister for 7 years under akufo-addo. So they're not persuaded. That's vote number one. Number one, and Dr. Baumia and Osofo Sika Boafo. Happy birthday in advance to the sweetlicious looking Abna Nyakukwekuma.
Hey.
God richly bless you more and more. And from myself and my beautiful wife, Frida Boafo, we love you so much. Osofo no.
Thank you. Thank you.
But the wishes next week should turn to Mumu. Next week, Mumu di birthday no.
Happy birthday. Oh, nyame ya domwa. Ye issue disclaimer. Yes. That already made messages no. Our mu wash no. Next week yem pebi. Yem pebi. Wa I want to mean draft just happy birthday a ode jai. Enye hwe. Why?
Yes.
I'm not disclaimer yeah.
Disclaimer yeah. Next week, remember. Enter Friday. And next week, dear, can you host show?
Sir.
On your birthday, Monday.
I didn't see.
So birthday.
There be more host to me.
So they are called you 7 days. And I'm going to for the doors. I mean, Owura ba ko bedi kan kasansa. Owura Kofi Twum Boafo so ha. Kofi for ne dɔɔso pa. Anti yebehwe na yahwe ho asɛm aka. Na me ne opani bedi kan di nkomotaw. Owura Samuel Buadi. So a communications officer ewo Efija Secretary East Municipal. Nti anybody nkomo briefly about the campaign ni send MPP na ewia Owura Kofi Twum Boafo ne lawyer Eric Odro so atrase atoaso edemai. Ti mo for opani ne mame taw na yemfa nkomo no enhyehyɛ eso. This is the dialogue show. Me dey wo ahene entwibu isiako. So join the conversation our YouTube channel no so Net2 TV GH Net2 TV G. Paul Sabi say my day as you mind my west. Menua Eric Kwedu hweme na bra na woni nam hia no pay oda so ena baby woni nam na say what TSC baby foforo ono eposo adwuma no ye Seattle ma o say o Seattle okay nti ye behwe enho asamaka akonta no ena menua ba be ma so eno no tie ne owura samobo adi din komo taw na ye de nkomo aka atoto so e de ma wo Net2 TV the dialogue to media so and day 19 of the year 11th month in the year of our Lord. Bosumi wo mu ni da etoso du enkron mfimpi mienu ne aduonu anan. Amene opening coding komo taw. Efija Secretary East. Opening mo achi. Boko de. Mpeso ano so te say. Moye eho mo sit no on this system. Let me just change the benefits. Ho na MP o Deputy Minister of Roads and Highway honorable discussion. Oh okay me oh fantastic woman. Okay. Na se sit no kra mo na mbe koso maintain.
Say kra vote go ade bi kra ka ho kra.
No, okay. All right. Yenhwe hono dynamics not to say MPP stronghold nti ebeka se mpuntu akoso. Is there any way to say be increase vote Dr. Baumia be win ewo ho ama parliament na sa akoso say no manfo no hono so area not to say farming community na what to say
Edika medical chair me MP honorable discuss about the municipal chief executive Catherine Recklin
okay
enyima pa omoye because it's a district, recently, the municipal, my now, as well as the constituency, a road network, answer MP Nebano, say, a full formal day, acquiring in no more crying, how kind in your cry. To my many dear, our boy, say, one movie, I'm more safe from fully down buying. Cocotiers, everybody else, obedient me the bunch in the body about you made about Grandma Tom because it's so to affect on Timima.
Okay.
Man of Tony cheap price because in one man farmer on one Bahama, do pay a booby or or the mount. But I never can say, Gun hanging a constituency be any one more road network with Drie.
Hey, if you just such a is
yes.
Wow.
Gun hanging a
buy a quiet way.
I say, maybe it's because good. Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs. Your constituency a group be anyone woman if you town rules a group be a Gumukuta. A group be the whole Ghana to challenge amount. There is a research. And
next week, so to bank, I bet me I shall projects be more power.
Ghana hanging now be a constituency be any home.
My yaquine.
I got quite
that's something I quite support baby.
Ghana hanging a baby any home.
Oh, Ashanti region.
Wow.
Ghana MPP amemu na MPP amemu Bene Akufo-Addo Dr. Baumia amemu enfie nso ne wote pepe wow
so ko do I find a queen of project we are quite because we can see that and I will say mind this form nkura se nyina no o by side because
one pia o kan ma me visit cancer board akọ oba na no ye na oba wo ene se wotime die ni ma sai wo nyina ba
I say o se no orura Aurora, baby, I will be accompanied input for my constituency.
Lobby man, my
constituency, no case of constituency. Wonderful. No case of one or two. Say you be the woman, I fell a bank and power mother. Say you do a pine of be my and Kahamaya, what you want constituency, you went away on them. No call if he be on them, no cobo so on them, no cook be so
wonderful.
Be a challenge, be no try to be made. So only a month for it, ye, baby. and I say baby a coy you do baby my maybe friend say we chin in a boom I say I'm PC them a condo we be what you know me did just a honor cuz I know how in the fee or how can constituency way in the fee
wonderful
how not 24/7 or in a juma say you be a president reference be me here ko juma me here na parliament here onya chance be I so constituency no be head your course
yeah the course our memo and DC for near brew mo ho free Ashanti region why stronghold of the MPP there and the NDC for year no ebo mo hu ana
yeah mo hu ba kokra it's in the year 2008
okay
answer now my penny Kofi be from aban mu no NDC for they are throwing that can simpi na Kofi kwa kotofie Dubai o sinsu so Kofi oye kwa wanya kra adwongo ekeka no because platform ya no be but they want to propaganda you know be no mo je akonya ni free ensem but that time na Ghana for MPP to aso Ghana for my Ghana MPP to aso but na Ghana no NDC oba o say otu oba Ghana had me fear bia nu a onya akufo-addo ni gbo mi aso mfa so
free senior aso
yes master me too me aso mfa so mo fa se miensa enkwa menum miensa no omu nyina ma me ewu me na me nkwa University of Ghana on ba akoko Kumasi guest ba akoko ya santua na ba akoko ko friends Pembe College me na me nkwa ni nyina enkwa me ko ma se mi sebi kenya akufo-addo free education ba ya we na ka nkwa
pressure be good so no
come team nkwa we because obi e ko school na academic e bi akra bi apia 2000 Ghana cedis nkwa me ansan nkwa ze 6000 5 times say 4 years no be spend with school mo nyina NDC for eso montia say akwa we school be school automatic ni trank man etimi tuo me ba ma wo no na say we school automatic prama no kra o ma nya ode enti we dey na chese oya awofo ube ko school na wo to even troubles pride man na say 2 million man no news senior enti ubati wo ba nya to wana be hakra no enti akwa no school fees no sisi am no kese akwa bi o school sisi no first year for mu kwi akwa bi antwa akwa bi 1800 and send ko to hu no mo enti aban ne 1800 Ghana cedis ko kutwa no wa fa ses kan kana ma enso why do you complain eti NDC for dey na we kasa
unu say sa propaganda na 2008 so mo ye no bia no busu ye
eno no mo ye no
okay
na Ghana for this Ghana for any anti na NDC for unu say dey ba company say omu po bi onu ma kenkan dida bia unu say NDC for mu campaign ye nyina nkurase nkwa no monam ena so nkurase for mu no bia ne abie obi akọ school obi na akọ school obi ba akọ school ti be top onu de ne de enye ene NDC for mpenu tamedi free senior high school but mo ya advert o wi sin nyina ewo mi mo TV station bi di wo ha TV station be no me advert wo ti ohun yi ase free education kwa scam ba o mi ni akufo-addo mu ntimi nye ye ba ye so am se enye yie ye be se we ni yie se si adu send this phone say e di entina mo sem ba power o mu ntimi kan one single policy be we nti be se ye ba free education o mu ye o mu nye ni nti be ba ye na dia wo se ntimi ye dia ba ye wo se mamra me dia na betuma ba ye e dey no ba ye fa hu say boss we have a see intimate scam 419 advert we are seeing now Muhammad says ka wo ho says ka the advert in come think that time KTMC school then more than be 100 crore Ghana hano as we discuss advert there free education intimate MPP about intimate ye ba ye mo say enye timba be ni na dia me wo see intimi fama ma ba me ye dey na che dey wo dey wo so betima ye review be na so ba be review no e dey na ba be twam I seen a video of woman in Namia, so bad, free senior school become and
I can inform you, Nipani do me and Sadia, but me, no, John Mahama, and then Dr. Bam, minute no more so pie, him say, yes, I can mammy cabin, Umino, and you come in, we caught now we are back, we go. Omumi and Udu Mutu, a Gina Hot Tonsania. Then I'll be found.
It will be a suit and in a bank. Will be a suit in a bank. Ghana for Minuka said, Ghana for no, it would be Baumiamu.
Say, John
Mahama. John Mahama buy one policy ben otimi buy Ghana hakro. We get 10 one single policy otimi dia Ghana hano. Ghana for gidi o ba omiem. And then me kuriase o ba aguna. Wudina honu ma. Wudina hona
Santiago.
Santiago na o ba wudina honu ma na drone. Obi yale ya na epemoja kwani nya. O fe konfo no che card ya. O ha pa na bi moja na to no. Wo wakura ka obi wa fuom kra no.
ukọ no even poultry farmers kura no drone kura deliver medicine mo say drone bi okwa akofo o de faka e be do na say it within a short time say the drone do na poultry farmer na dey e de hwe no mo a and you nyina mu gina ho ti go e ba kura na nkwa nyina atwa ho hia obi asalu pre neighbor na ye to wa na de na ne de na e ko
kwara ntwa hia wow
hospital for nkwa na sisi pie kwa be bu okro hu bi da
drone na de drone ba as I say you think can for no hu so mfa so but mo mo nchi do mo di ade ne ye
hu di ade ne ye pa kwa poultry farmers mo request for drone service mo de enrobe mo tambia
wow there's the NDC forecast here the between pictures near the yes
anya no kre NDC phone de pa bia de magana man NDC phone di pa bia de magana man because so mo 2024 election mo wini na om wini ba no wini ade ba de no ma yo ba be wini boss ade na NDC pa ba yo ba ye pa am ba be wini dum so abegun ko fo adwuma wa santima mu na e kan ho asema na ana say health insurance om be capitation be sha santima ko om be capitation ba santima mu sa capitation ba santima mu no boss se me call hospital Agban Government Hospital me tim ko ba bia bi mu
this is why
this is honko a e ma unu nkofo wuye o theater unu nkofo pie fa hu wuye because e hono se bia hospital na kono bia hono nyewa e bia se ka ko bia be bi sa Agban Government Hospital ana se bia wo kokon no chi no bodu e se nya adwuma ba bia wo kono e honko na de tim de ko enti sa no mana akufo-addo ba bo yi free o man tina sa koto ma ma so sa fa me sha tantama kon and then can say health insurance utu fie keke ufa phone utu renew health insurance
ora body
gonna the days so wait ma ko health insurance or so DB na otwe 3 days now ukwa utu renew it is no money be say mahama ba no sare ba na
mate I say opeda na ibi komo yie pa na
eti mahama ne ndc de omu
for ni sin down for beto akomo
na de make twa to kwa ni say omu say omu women bank no mo de ba no women bank ne ba no emfa de pa bia ma omu boy scam me kan ka say scam uba kumasi asantima mu a omu de bank bi be fe nobu dream onu so be kan nobu dream ba
me kan
nobu dream omu de ba gije gje for man sika me tuo ma 50,000 ko shimi
500 million
50,000 nentam o to pa no wa grafa na theater ko busa se mi twa bana ba ko teacher ni 25,000 nobu dream eti nobu dream no e no ma package e no say women bank bi no mo de ba e be bo gje for man no mo de nam dum da ba no e no omu boa anyi no kre
mate
anya no kre eti Ghana for me and find this for omu sem bi omu ka bi anya adwuma
okay e be da se era efija seche is samobodi e be to ankomo we so we pass it through keke enta bia next year tumi twafa dia e be dim komo fully pa e be da se sa no pay obai e home so tew abana era Kofi Boafo ene lawyer Odro enso abeto ankomo no so ama me din de wo wine stay tuned. I'll be right back after the short break. Ura Kofi Twum Boafo Atenase, where communication specialist, NEIP, National Entrepreneurship Innovation Program, and a lawyer Eric Odro, Sanso, a finance expert. You're about to public debt in debate. When I say normally at all, I might be for agent. Ura Twum Boafo watching. Pumbo Code. Kakra. Me did say Muguso. See, I did because more try on a because see, I'm going to Kaya for Nebo. And see from Kaya ministry. Sure. Lawyer Odro, you're watching.
Yeah,
Council Bokode.
Yeah, me adum bro.
BBI fine. This all follow verdict recently Supreme Court today.
Oh.
And one ne kwanso no ana mwafum.
Oh. Sir, adan de ne kan no ho asem pa.
But jai ni ba no say Supreme Court are partisan.
Oh, when they kan no ho asem ti no. Sabi onye me na ba beti.
No say akase. Mate.
Oh, you chire mu ye bibia kwa faso yes sir.
Okay, pa. All right, enti Mame Shasiem free Ura Kofi Twum Boafo na yemra. Me say recently NEIP4 any Kaya training kese bi akoso. Kwada to do say na matiti omo. Na sa timu pona Dr. Baomi akofa bae no. Because of for political score and as day.
Okay. Me da was ne wa hwefo no weti for and pay. No as baba. And it's a question I'll be salmon. Uma me ho kwa. Me answer number 2 answer number 1.
No problem.
The car you for no nenti asia ne se wo fi ye nuanom sarim fusuro.
Okay.
And they came to the south here in the southern belt in search of jobs. And the word kaya you know Kofi friend on side but me be chren nenti a wo friend on kaya you know e be be fi ban e be be edui e be be edu. And me say kaya you know the word kaya means product.
Okay.
A product and our goods. So when they migrated from the northern part of Ghana, they came down the southern belt in search of jobs. When we do Hano, Fakese Bank and Kuruma. So the indigenous Ghana people call women ye. One is you. So there's a plural effects of it and the singular effect of it. Into what does you are from ye? Into goods ye. That means female porters.
Okay.
In markets. The reason why they ended up in markets was because they wanted a skillful job. They wanted a job. So within the time, no, they were not skilled enough. So they found themselves into doing any other jobs because as human beings, we all believe that we need to move into a trend where the pastures are green.
Okay.
So they came over here because they thought the pastures were green. We do hand down when here. Says this way you want market. Once you are saying growth. So go for Nema. Some my way, Sebi, Binuan and Nam. Ama maybe atuchimu. But let me tell you something. We are seeing enemy irrespective of who you are. You should understand and get it very clear that we are all equal in the sight of a creator.
Sure.
So once you decide, say, say, unyankopon adeno, ujetu na yem obia, I'm not really I don't care about what anybody says. So the idea of this guy, Abba, if you tell the whole Ghana, they say it was planned. There was something that was put on the table some years ago.
Okay.
But on some we are seeing no they are like 2 years you offend COVID.
Yeah.
Within the time no. Now you to be in training one because unsena
ya re ni
into Mintino. Yan brass, we. No one is sit down, woman here, Mumpotin here.
That move than in Siso, a dining to so. This is a Kai building. This hand is a building.
Yes, sit down through Dr. His Excellency the President, Vice President of this country. A sit down Mufrano, wedding, which you know. Maybe I would train one a cosso, Bruton, beaten. I would hear backs, the new workshops, magazine, Bilim the Quaman, Ufray makeup artistry, Ufray Ushaya could do baby pepper to me. If I one day, I won't fair. Say we would try more.
Yeah,
now pedicure and manicure, Potomocasane. Yeah. Ushia Semenia, we are on Fankona Bombra. Now, secondly, and most importantly, you see, you will come into terms with me, and my viewers will come to terms with me, that everybody has a right in life to lead a level of acceptance in the eyes of God. Who are dead are accepted to be treated and given a farewell befitting burial before they go.
Yeah.
So why should we leave these young ladies? Are you not sad about this?
Very, very, very tough.
Why do we have to bring these young ladies? This is coming from a gentleman who has sat down and listened to the cry of this young woman. That's a degree of high empathy. Yeah. He solicited for this idea and sat down and who said,
over the years, so man 1990s,
been more sebi. Edu stage be na mereme bi no mo shishin na bofre ni bia obekọ unim minim fiwa wedi but wo ba a wedi be 21 22 23 24 binim kura nyin sensa na so oda murema oda venen street man and oda bontinga no suta obi se wo se abofre yokodan okodan enye bomusemuka asem eyahwe asem ya eyahwe it's so sentimental to an extent that sometimes when you talk about it, some people believe that, why are you pretending or what? What's the pretense about a group of women who are suffering in this country? You know how many there are? 60,000.
Hey.
Yes. Masa, you know what? So what they done was that they actually start visiting huge big markets. They have a huge big market. For the whole of Bron and Mono and Ahafo, they have huge markets, especially trading was for by we been betra kumase. And if they were Fakumase and the Ashanti region, one would take was young for them. Now, Fakasi be do greater crime region. Mumpotim Mudania, Kai or Medina Punium, Namokolansia, Namala Townsia, Nakadishin, Abubrishin, Master, it's scattered around the whole country. So now we have a fine gentleman who has sat down with all deliberations with his lieutenants, like my CEO, Kofi Ofosunkasa, Kofi Agyapong, he decided the initiative of His Excellency the President of Ukraine, the Vice President of Ukraine, we better energy make Kofi Agyapong. Now you make sure say that thing doesn't exist in Ghana again. Right now, as I speak, before Nakawo Kaya Association of Ghana, their website is closed.
Hey.
Yes.
Because of this initiative.
Yes, I'm telling you.
Dr. Yes.
That initiative, it hasn't got any selective measure. Ubia we Kaya now for so will be pabi our person we are Ghana. Come and register. Who register? This is what they call the man, Mr. Digital. We are pretty much aware of every single Kaya who has registered with us in the whole country.
Wonderful.
working, one can say wonderful. Are you not surprised?
Looking at these videos, just as I'm over pictures in to Swami, their graduation ceremony, so I was wondering, hey, can I get it to this level to be trained? Look at Omata de Omasha, more graduates, hey. So Omonina Habasa no. It's me and Nidia, yes, and Numa with ya. Then I think this is a good initiative. I should applaud the Vice President.
My dear brother, we are seeing them. Be any who you are your sansani. Be any who your sansani. When you actually decide to give somebody an opportunity in life, they will grab it, they will embrace it, and they will surprise you. The video be about Abu Frebi, young woman, where did them sebe, a kind man can hear man this woman. Where did them? And she was learning how to do bidding. As long as I bidding now. Yeah. What do how to me the phone crap? She money a day, me a bag in a day, and a belt, and the mere better. What is our beating? And this girl, where did them? It is a financial. See me, to dream be a tenant to me. And I saw the girl. So once I was just, walking past, I saw this young lady. But just said, "Ukurapani," and it threats, "No kaboom, no kaboom, no kaboom, kaboom." So I asked the trainer that mommy ni posture ni na sit them. O say, "Girl, no who no one." Because I want to know what which be more. No cranensa. And apparently the girl finished SHS. So if you decide for your own reason and how wicked you should be to give them headpans to carry for that little girl, to carry people's stuff in the market, then you're a wicked guy. And I'll state it here that Mahama is a wicked guy.
So my mess about
David Changma.
You never want to see it.
Say utumide to kanchi se masabo fraketwano. Na we di demono. Ufa se man bibi na osua no. Na o man headpan. So onjira Medina market ya no sua no for dem. Utumi eden.
Mate.
Utumi eden.
Mate. Mess about ne di Kofi Boafo. We communication specialist and you know Eddie and Komokai empowerment project at Dr. Baumia executing. I remember we are heading towards election team. In Saka tax and finance bill, was a lawyer. A debate of an Bessia Eka. You see, I know so you are there NDC for any other call for a cano lawyer and a chartered accountant, Eurodro. One abro a cano about win abrodaho, my sir, win a crack, not young quenim.
You didn't check a sema a tea for near for and they are not pay. Now, a can way, you know. A
cumulative nichim
just say a teaching and I say a total just say
near akufo na
near akufo just say a teaching
na be do be dream mate
enti e drew so a brow be bow with me e dey aswa no
so
aya e ho na ehia
okay
enti say debt na say to e ka ho ensem no abehi na me analysis kakra pese etifo ni ahwefo enso
inti oni enche no pay
yeah we shared last year as at June 2023 na total debt portfolio and near 575.5 billion Ghana cedis 575.5 billion Ghana cedis
e ka ye de
yes
if it tbc ne
and we Ghana. Now we share as at now, the in July, as at July, this year, July, no, 761 billion.
A trim of 5, no?
Yes, 761 billion.
761 billion.
Point one.
Now,
no, analysis kakra.
Young coin.
A year, you reckon now, so now, who free soon. The infant said 2009 January. Now your total debt portfolio $9.5 billion. And NDC by as at 2016 end, January 2017, now a record $39 billion. And if free Nanas would take you over weapon salary, I call $51.1 billion. Into your share, for the na, you find 1.2 Ghana cedis. Into your share exchange rate, no, you're showing the end year exchange rate. Into your share, for the no, and your brow by all free soon, they saying, Ira Mahama, a free soon, they saying, Nana, the pim sabri, no, and you say, Sana, okay. Into your fa, we say now 9.5 times 1.2, no, 11.4 billion. Not as ye kaya dinina as at 2009 January, no, 11.4 billion Ghana cedis. That is in Kio says, Cano de dia, it could tria pepper in Kenika bill. Eba, Ira Mahama, 2016, and then fancy January 2017. You can in your boom 29.5 times 4.2, Bria O free soon.
Not exchange rates in the region.
Yeah, you're trying the end period.
Okay.
You're trying the month to month. No. Into your Cambo Mia Tifuma, and you see 123.9 billion. Ena Nanansu by 12.1 billion. That's the average lunar Waji asset now. Okay. Your other ones are because of certain technicalities now the Bank of Ghana if you the IPP debt we see. And also say you use 12.1
as at that time.
Need multiply 15 Ghana cedis because the CN is around 15.98.
Okay.
But we are trying to leverage it using the exponential smoothing.
Okay.
Be 181 billion.
181.
Yeah. The Canadian Boma a 326.8 billion. And only a car, you can that is the relative Chesasenki Triancasa. Yet no.
The trace
relative.
That's one.
The
181.
One, yeah. Tina Chese, a year 326 billion. That's the relative debt accumulation. Inti Kufo 11.4, Mahama 23.9, 123.9, Nana 181.5. You can in Abuma a 320. That's the relative. Not young share debt now. The word Sician is what we call 761.1 billion. Inti. Not just say Bibian Koye and answer Bibia Koye. I didn't know 326.8. Now, after a Kanankasa a year 761.1 billion.
Then I Fabasa.
And a difference near certain factors.
Okay.
It is certain factors, no. The key one, no, the exchange rate.
Dollar to CD.
Yes. In the costs now, the CD depreciation. And second one, disbursement from multinational. And the third one, domestic financing of budget.
Okay.
Any other encumbrances. Into a room because of time. Into see near. Into the power. We ain't sure Napos. The best explanation in the said you will be a bit near. Into 761 billion, yeah, the bad dollar more. $51.1 billion.
Okay.
Na se sisi ya neka ya dinu no senka ye hwe e ka Ghana dia nkasa na 326 na e 21.78 billion.
Okay.
It is sisi ya ye 21.78 billion kwa uska ke be kwa kutria. Ba wodi kutria ehuri aba 51 billion and the difference of 29 billion ye kofa free. That is governance. That is administration. That is Ghana. That is budgeting.
Okay.
That is inflation. That is exchange rate. That is gross domestic gross domestic reserves.
Okay.
Not just say macroeconomic indices feed into 29 billion. Say Ghana is a kind that arising from exchange loss. 29 billion. Now. So we dey 51 billion na emu 29 billion no a car ababeda so a enye sikatia ikurawo And so akunta magana for nyina because yeah they 51 billion but 51 billion ankasa no sikati ankasa kan here 21 billion
nemo ehunsi hu ene be sika na nyina koduro
yes ti ko fefiri
na boya bibi kakra sa kai a ye kan nyina sika yi ya tesa aban ka se obeto besia bi a aban na bo a wotua ho interest eno sanete ye ho bibi sa
ni nyina ahye
aban dada no bo besia
ni nyina
ena ono no enso bo besia tua besia ka
yes nti eno ne ye wo strategy
wow
nti obi wo ho a aban bi wo ho a or use austere policy or make sure say on spending bebree males use sad ye kakra around 2010 2011 or no on spend it into one spend this na extra revenue na eba na ho hare no
okay
but it stifles growth okay emma senia school feeding betu amanfo ka contractor for ye be infrastructure no so na ho atochima but ni nyina na the expertise of the leader who na ye ade na show sentiment you have to devise strategy how for say did I make can say
this is at the moment Amos no decided say on spending much in the and say nyoma bi wo kra yintimi nye yintimi nya kwan yintimi we
okay let me ask you a very quick question per the figures you've given what's the right word it's been consistent as regards to the leadership
relatively consistent
Ubo before I'm interested in this fourth republic you mentioned Kufosu you mentioned Atanos you mentioned Mohammed Zul you projected it into the Kufan region. So that means that everybody has a little bit of debt that it needs to be serviced quickly, ASAP. Can you relate between Kufo and Mahama so that people will see, people will hear what you said? Because the figure, I'm a little bit alarmed with that figure within the interim, that side. But you with Makibi.
That's great.
Sorry.
Enti Usha 11.4. With a mammy funny dollars in the crown 9.5 billion from infants 1957 Europe free so was just less than 20%.
Oh, I see.
Less than 20%.
Free say Jeff and Woody and Kuma 1957 bar.
Yes.
Before so Jahakon, some penny for a can you be 9 points. Oh,
9.5 no.
9.5.
Mahama free so now or no day. 29
billion. Muhammad 29 billion. I be can
happen.
29.5 billion. Yes.
Okay. Within that short time.
Yes, the statistics.
Oh no, the answer Muhammad didn't say under 4 years pay.
Yes.
Within 4 years.
That's 29.5 billion.
Wow.
And as at time now means to me analysis and announced the 12.1 billion. Yeah, the statistics are there.
The statistics, it makes it quite clear. You 4 years, you done 29. Will be here 8 years or 12. Who has accumulated the debt here? That's the thing.
Then Bank of Ghana ne other way might say this finance minister, one of his engagement can say, Besia baby about we crajino was also the kutia Besia past administration no abato eka into a winsi. It is a
Obia and Americans Obia or strategy or the running the governance
system. Okay.
Into do a or kwaji low interest bearing loan na or the akutia a car or di. Ubu on so kwaji sa interest we see now or be canal ho no they are productive venture. And Americans say Obia what the strategy. Until no they won't be mobile boss say no yet. I don't know period inflation rate is saying. HM rate is saying gross international high no near this.
Okay.
Enti se wakwaji bisia e de aba betua we say no e ye ono ne strategy.
Okay.
Bisia na me kwaji ne mame fa ebu 40% entua recurring bisia na e kuntia ye no enu e me hihye. Se de be ya 60% no mame mfa nhye ade e be magana for ho beram.
Aha.
Se de be inflation enkoso. Se de be ya interest rate e betimi agina Bank of Ghana Mfanko 30 and I said 32%. Maybe 29 and I said 29.5 and 20%.
Yeah, who are buying good.
And then a crutch for new financial experts no. Come dear. Enti and I make say, sir, for 8 years no, it won't help us. It won't help us, Master. This thing will not help us. Because a crutch for no expertise no. But say you are constricted by time limitation. Intinimdia na one who the yakra a copim a drew brea said a swab no free so. The people said didn't do well. Let's stop this.
8 years, 4 years.
Yes, you're couching new political domain, political system.
So you believe that? So I can't be Bama baby at 16, 20 years.
That is it. You need minimum of 20 years. The person is incorruptible. He knows where he's going. He has his vision. He's assertive and he must be cruel.
Correct.
Yes. He must be ruthless.
Wonderful analysis. We're a tax expert. No, so you're lawyer. Lawyer, that's the pie. I mean, some era, Boafo. Is there a campaign in Brenasson? Campaign. I saw about to Brenasson, sir. John Mahama, Dr. Baumia. Leadership in terms of governing this country. Who want to say? One idea, management, sir. All this analysis are going forward. My GDP, exchange rate, inflation, Ghana for unemployment.
Okay, you see the constitutionally, which are a lawyer, Mahama supposed to have done 2 terms. In Tibacon went to me because of Atames by.
Yeah.
Mind in literal respect, he's done 7 years.
Sure.
But it is not woven into the rule of law in Ghana here. It's only 4 years in Akano, Opasoba. You see, I always believe something that why do you change something that works? But also, in a reversible way, if something doesn't work, you need to change it ASAP.
Okay.
On why? John Mahama, His Excellency, came into governance and ruled this country under his watch. He did not perform. So Ghanaians, yes, Sam, Asemba Kwem business. Niamana obayena, and swing into a baba ending view. He's not the only Muslim intelligent person or the only person God wants to make him just to rule the country. There are people in the NDC who I strongly believe, or I'm highly convinced, who are capable of being leaders. The question is that we need to ask ourselves in Ghana, why him? When he had performed abysmally, he wants to come back to Ghana? No. Statistics are low the brain. That every leader tries as much as possible to couch his priorities. When you catch your priorities, those priorities has to be productive. Am I correct? So, if you couch a priority by giving head porters, women head porters, pounds to operate in markets, that's your priority. Excuse me. Then somebody decides for his own apparent reasons to create a productive agenda, a productive venture by giving Kayu or Kayi skills to operate that is productive, because when they move from that line, they become entrepreneurs.
Okay.
So now when you impact an entrepreneurship mindset, you are being productive. Long, but your taxman, am I being correct? When you decide, say, Urema, Kayifu, package, Monkvagosia, and Sanuyajuma. Now, when you're job creators or not job seekers, that is very productive. But when you give a kai pan, no sonko jina market war, no nonsense and grofoniamasa, that's your priority. Ghanaians will judge. And by you and I, where you know, one man skills, the opportunity to learn a skill so that they become future entrepreneurs to boost up the ecosystem of this country. That is productive. So, any person who wants to come and debate or come into a banter with regards to a productive leader and non-productive leader, I am saying that Mahama was a non-productive leader. He knows it himself. Yet, you reading common. Let not, I mean, you forget me. I'm a full-fledged MPP person. So, however I talk, you don't like it. That's well entirely up to you. What I'm saying is that John Mahama, Dr. Bahumia, We now will so.
Okay.
We now extreme food. A woman de I didn't I think sit to your boy in our baby. I said, when you have you some more. Now then, no back what they all decide say, one remember Nikai, you want with his own. Bidim fio. Bolin my boy, when you know with you. Binimunde, Ose, Obidiose, or better head pass somehow. No, they should continue that job, that institute job, the low downgrade jobs. Somebody also decides that Obama Sankrofon an opportunity to learn skills. Now that actually be a skills or the Akodikrum. That person to start with, as my brother spoken, you count your priorities right. There is an urban-rural migration. There's rural-urban migration. So when these children go back to their place, they go and start trading or start training other people in that job of that discipline. That job of that discipline. Or to Brudo. Or the Brudo to no coach. Fear. Many girls because I catch them say, no, the honor pedicure, the manicure, when you be into the choir, the food be, obet my creative jobs and mangrove. By creating jobs or starting training, now for other job creators. They were not new job seeker, only one have a job creators. So, near all kind and minu came, lawyer came. Would see more abacosama. Would say John Mahama was a failure. He is a failure. And I don't know why the NDC don't accept coming to terms of the fact that that man is a failure. Edi nyamena meka mede to Ghana free obi o hweme enede say when someone sits down and think about the suffering of his own people in Ghana here na oma wankwanya so won fesu adwuma no ma won sika no ma baby my brother, some of you guys came to the hostel wo gware won ayo kitchen won ma won aduan e ni jikese. You are giving somebody an opportunity and God will bless you. Maybe I'm a little bit when you decide for your own apparent reasons to escalate the level of life of an individual, Nyami shall get it. Let's get it very clear. Nyami ushao. Now you know what? I hear people talking about Pastor Bill. Yes, I don't see it like that. I don't see that. That's my opinion. Nyame, boy the boy and we are saying, or the wo so ubitrimo, no the Pakuna Mobo, Mabwa, we are saying, Ubi and Hunyame, that Hunyame, well be gone. You cannot test God. No way. Made it Mijidi, Matrase, Mijidi, I mean, want to say. So, Unyangopong to me, Baumia, Dr. Baumia, Equang, now ease out this unemployment issue. By tackling or couching a priority, by using the KI to escalate the ecosystem in this country. Yes, that is not a failure. That's a successful gentleman.
Okay.
Indeed, me, Manibisi, Ninti America says, Bisa question me. Who's about to wherever? Ghanaians will have to judge. They have to judge. And see, sir, Mahama. And Dr. Bahumia are otie my way as him. Hina na ubetu abaman. The last and not the least. Unyangopong on nine.
Okay.
And I know, said the 7th of December, the MPP who are better managers of this economy, who are the most formidable party in this country, will come back to power and execute all the nice things that we've planned, and the more things that will continue or hold steadfast.
All right.
Thank you.
Kofi Boafo, you are a communication specialist. So going forward, road, and you might now this as a country. Yeah, also 8 years in them what you're moving transfer check. Yeah. Now you who the infrastructure also. Yes.
Say the way we even choose the leaders in the problem.
The way you choose leaders?
Yes.
Okay.
Because Obebom Pempe, Obebom Tua, Udemon Fanchame Mania Code Kakrent. Aha, delegate for Chese, ne ho bɛkɔ akɔdim ansa na yɛyi no yɛbɛyi no nso no ɔwɔ mpanimfoɔ bebree ahyehyɛ ase aso n'ase tie the position ma wa ɛyɛ remote control yɛsei wonne wo ho wonim na akɔ yadeɛ nso ɛwɔ wakoma so apa yɛbɛhɔn ɛna ha no nso no yɛhɔn wa nti sɛ burokyira yɛhɔn wa social service no mɛmɔ aduane adi o aha no yɛyi wadi pɛ w'ani bɛgu ase nti already no obiara sonson no wohwɛ South Africa wohwɛ Libya wohwɛ Malaysia wohwɛ Singapore they had more than a minimum of 20 years until say 2011 March omuyi sa papa ni free hall Libya no the country na ejina ne nanso enu kire o say Libya me the 4 countries wey na me use enu kire o say so unya obi a owo man no ho do sebi obi a yenka so obi a 100%, but at least there's some level of trust in that person near the shedding sir we are because the obesity no from day 1 from day 2 from day 3 there is consistency onim say ade a media to hoyi wachina say bebeye but semebana e 4 year 8 years am hihye no na I want to achieve those things ebeba kra next person obeba kra no o ma meto asade no so eno ni ade ha me o because uhwe aspect a ubisa said na say ya ye back corruption uhwe auditor general report
dream akoso
me kinkan 2015 judgment debt report na ebimu ko erade yakopon obu ho a ne ekane be se mfa se bia wo de me fa no ne ekane be se bia 100 cedis no wa ya ko be se 1 million I'm saying, hey, what kind of country is this? What do you say? Judgment debt report.
And next week Fabra ni san komo.
Oh yes,
faster
judgment debt report. Obianko Google and answer monko a friend is saying publishing house and I said the empenifo na monko ti sa report no anybody de kakitua bi obeye bia na eka bebre say o mine intua so o mine edisika nyina tua na be hye wo botomu a the individual is rich but the country is poor because there are some people they are even richer than the country and so US obian who are richer than US GDP is more than 26 trillion.
That's correct, yeah.
And though our debt profile is around 33-34 trillion, our debt to GDP ratio is 123%. But how debt to GDP ratio is around 70%. And so so because the usage of that debt it's not a cano the old sa a cana that is it. It is a profile also the productivity aspect no within 2 years say the bit me aye be create job and the inflation be back from the gross international reserve be cost kakra say be ya exchange imbalances no e bit me aso ano sani o ma no sani o ma no
so do
auditor general report ba cash infractions
irregularities
payroll infractions inventory infractions and some procurement infractions. And some the demoting macrani debt, no tax no crana, ye go home brave, fools and beboy no crano. Who come with the debt and the tax infractions, VAT untia, withholding tax untia, corporate income tax, obey friends and obey income splitting, no avoidance scheme, which is technically evasive. Via communication service tax, no use software, be no the access. Just say,
and you say, another I mean, most of the politicians, you can say target so they are corrupt. They are people.
Some of the public servants are hugging.
Public servants.
I'm telling you.
The member,
Mr. Bibi Boafo was Bibi Boafo, I think public sector director of
Thomas Kusibuafo.
Yes. Most of them public servants.
I remember you about Brenna so some bones set off an infancy. You better also that for you, Martin. Come away.
But I mean, I send back what kind of maybe send a question be talking about consistent leadership now. And one I mean in Agyapong because we have lived in this country since 1981. When Bright to be by us were friend left and General Rollins. Your man on one, Ufi Ghana, no yet. drop no yebi. Into on the minute in your because once you decide that you have a leader, that you suffer, you place your sole interest in the person disappoints you. So in your account, we're talking about how sure can we be to invest power into somebody who disappoints us.
Okay.
Because Jerry Rollins had the same thing. That man did not do anything in Ghana. Sorry, last one, but Mr. As a mechanic, a year Thursday, every Kai, we are registering 2,000. Yes. But we are registering 2,000 in the Chanting region with the same facilities in the Wahana Yayama. On Saturday, on a Thursday morning, register most sister station for hello. Hashefem, Munina, whatever. Okay. Until Ubio Kumasi Bio Ritsimena, Pamocho, Kaya, Guasu, Munina, Momra, Namome register. Okay. Namonso Momano and Mancasa, Muminia Pepe, Namusuma, Ubeden, Beckerson, Musma, Becca, the Massy.
Road, 1 minute.
Yes, I'm reacting to no credit, your kind of answer, but if you are sister, and you better share a choir, a panafaso by. Okay. Yes. We know
the young Twabamo,
we need to constitutional.
I'm not talking about that. He was voted twice into power. Can we get it very clear? Okay, Matt.
Because Ansan from 1981 and 1992.
So the soldier.
Ansan
1992 near Twabaman, so
two about so and also the normal democratic political dispensation and Twaba. And no Namenso may can say it's not going to help us because the way we even choose the resources that go into it, any animosity, any the hatred, any ethnicity, any freehand I didn't know, just say a papa man. Until from 1981, and no master, the Constitution is a living document. If we are sister, now you infrastructure, IT infrastructure, assistant the world them crampona, which we call bank.
Okay.
Those dispensation changes, no. And then I just to say, young county a new political regime.
All right.
I say yes, I do. Yeah, the framework to what. And then the panel one, this identification is I say, but if it's veering off, yeah, you know, if you go, they will put another person.
All right.
Piloting, yeah. Once it is not working, then we change.
So in literal sense, you're saying that once you're not performing as a leader, you can be impeached.
Yeah, you can be impeached. Yes, of course.
All right. Yeah, Ora, Kofi Boafo, a communication specialist, Neip. Then as Papa opening say Obai, lawyer, Odro, so you better say, and open much. Mupa edase beto asa nkomo so beto asa nkomo so better production team na say Justice Afro Evangelist George Sarkodie focus na elder Kosini say Elekam Sabato na afi Bentay na Agyapong mo nyina ka production mo me din de owo ahene entwibusi akonya me adoma e beto aso kina